searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl. Oh, when it just makes sense. Oh, it's your red-pilled brown girl. And get into the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl. Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Crystal. It's your red-pilled brown girl coming at you. You guys, happy Tuesday. It's a great Tuesday. I don't know if you know, if you didn't vote today, let me tell you, I'm voting everybody Christian. Everybody Christian. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Let me tell you something. It was voting today. We already know how it's going to end up, right? Trump. Thank God Nikki Haley is off the ballot. And then Trump, did y'all see that Trump came out with that post on X? He was like, just let you know, Nikki is not a VP consideration, but I wish her well. He's so shady. I can't take it. I cannot take it, you guys. He's so shady. But I love it. I'm here for the shade. I'm here for the smoke. That's my boy. Y'all already know. Anyway, okay. All right. Ray Pax, I got you. I had to. You hear me now, hopefully, right? So, but Super Tuesday, period. You remember when everybody was walking around with the I'm voting for everybody black? You remember Barack Obama and all of them? And it was like, oh, I'm voting for everybody black. I'm voting for everybody Christian. That includes President Trump. Sorry. I know y'all don't think he's a Christian, but I'm telling y'all, some of y'all would not like Jesus. If y'all knew what being a Christian really, really was about, y'all, like, some of these, I get these comments from people, and I just keep laughing because they keep talking like they know something about Christianity, but clearly they don't know the Bible. Like, you might know churchianity, you might know Christianity, but the Bible is two totally different things. So, Mr. 2 Corinthians. So, I was talking to this guy and he was saying something. Matter of fact, he's on here now, and so I want to see what he thinks about this. But he was talking about, Michael Cohen, my whole Michael Cohen story. Michael Cohen is a disgrace, you guys. He really, really is a disgrace. And only real men get that. Like, if you gonna go out like a G. Like, and don't snitch on nobody. Like, okay, it's different. Okay, I always explain to my children, there's a difference between telling and snitching. Like, if you didn't have anything to do with a certain situation and you get caught up with that situation and you tell, that's fine, right? So you like, I didn't have anything to do with it, wasn't my fault, anything, right? That's fine. Look, you listen while you look. Okay, all right. Yes, you got to share it, okay? Ray Pax. So that's different. That's telling, right? Snitching is me and you, we in it together, right? We in it together. We rocking. We, doing whatever we do. And you get hemmed up. You get caught. And instead of you just saying, all right, take me, I'll deal with the consequences because I'm wrong, you start snitching on everybody. Like, that's gay. I'm sorry. That is not cool. It's not honorable in any sense of the word. It's actually one of the most disgusting things that a human being can do. Now, if you live your life that way, I just want to caution your friends. But I would like to think that it's more honorable to be like, you know what? If I got caught up, fine. I did what I did. Don't ask me about somebody else. I'll take the blame for what I did, right? And that's the honorable way. But sometimes I feel like we don't have no honor. We don't have decency, especially with men these days. And if you want to talk about the Bible, this person was like, well, Crystal, in the Bible, you're supposed to have values and morals. Yes, but our values and morals are not necessarily biblical, because the facts are, is Rahab, who is in Jesus's lineage, was a harlot, and God still used her, and she lied when the soldiers came to the city and asked were Joshua and his team in there. She said no, and she protected them, and God honored that. So our honor is fake, and what we think is right is fake. Fact of the matter is, Michael Cohen will never have a good life. He might as well hang himself. Seriously, like he might as well just get it over with, because he is going to be miserable for the rest of his life because of how he has chosen to live his life. And that is the truth. If you live your life by fear, you scared that you're going to go to jail, you snitching on other people, you're going to be a miserable person, and nobody's going to want to be around you. And that, unfortunately, is Michael Cohen's fate. Sorry. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. You ask anybody who knows the truth, they will tell you the exact same thing. So, not interested in what Michael Cohen has to say. They cross-examined him. Who cares? Yes, I did it, and President Trump bad. Remember, Orange Man bad. Moving right along, sir. You're so whack. History is not going to be kind to you, and I wish you would have went out like a G instead of like a coward. Period. Yes, his credibility is shot. Real twin. You're right. His credibility is killed. It's killed completely. Anyway, that is not what I came to talk about. Even though, like, how could you not, right? But anyway, I wanted to talk about Vivek. Did y'all see him come out of the courtroom with Byron Donald? And, they came out like guns blazing, talking about the miscarriage of justice when it comes to this whole Trump fake trial. It's a joke. It's a show trial. They don't like President Trump. We know. Surprise, surprise. But, I mean, like, the fact that they are choosing to continue to prosecute it and nobody has said anything. Judge Juan Merchan, yeah, that's American. I'm going to keep saying it. Juan Merchan should recuse himself. It is a fact, even Byron Donald said, is that this man's daughter is raising money for the Democrat Party, posting pictures of Donald Trump behind bars, like really just, yes, I love my Byron Donalds too. I love him so much. I do. Yes. So yeah, Juan Merchan should recuse himself. He's allowing, the prosecution to basically just unlawful practices. They're bringing up President Trump's, Stormy Daniels situation that had nothing to do with anything. Like, seriously, yes, Vivek and Byron are alpha males. Yes, they are alpha males. And people aren't used to it. People are not used to people standing up and doing the right thing. And the fact of the matter is this trial, not only is it just sad for New York City, that New York City's got some real problems, y'all. New York City has some real problems. And yet and still, they're using their resources to prosecute a man that did nothing wrong. He recorded legal fees as legal fees so his wife wouldn't find out about this alleged affair, that this girl was going to come out and say nobody even knows if the affair happened. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. It doesn't even matter. When you're rich and you're powerful and you can pay $130,000 to make something go away, you make the decision, do I want to deal with it or do I not? $130,000, I don't want to deal with it. Let me go ahead and pay it. Some of us, we don't understand because we ain't got that kind of money. But that's just the truth. Okay, so nobody knows whether Stormy and Donald Trump had whatever they had, but even if they did, this is not a crime. And the fact that they're making a crime is ridiculous. I did think that it was interesting, and I'm going to come back to Vivek because this is interesting, but I did think that it was interesting. Benny Johnson posted this, and I want you guys to take a look. Take a look at this.
And first I asked her why she had sex with Trump. Listen to that, and then listen to what she says after that, and then we're going to talk about the trial, because it's quite at variance of what she said to me in 2018. Why did you Donald Trump?
I have no idea.
Okay, but you say it's not a Me Too case.
It is not a Me Too case. I mean, I wasn't assaulted. I wasn't attacked or raped or coerced or blackmailed. They tried to shove me in the Me Too box to further their own agenda. And first of all, I didn't want any part of that because it's not the truth, and I'm not a victim in that regard.
Wow.
That's not what she's saying now.
No.
She's talking about he was bigger and blocking the way. It's all the Me Too buzzwords. She said there was a power imbalance of power, for sure. My hands were shaking so hard. She said she blacked out. Blacked out? She's a porn star. I don't think
that doesn't mean she's been subjected to the likes of Donald Trump. I might black out too.
Do you really think she blacked out? I mean, a porn star is used to having sex with people she does not know. That's the job. It's kind of like Stormy Bob Stormy.
Oh, don't you love Bill Maher? So Bill Maher is always one of those shaky kind of guys. Like sometimes you get the whole real deal with him, and then sometimes you get like propaganda. It's literally annoying sometimes. But this is true. He brought up a really good point. And the fact that they are not, like Judge Juan Merchan is not seeing these kinds of things and making decisions about it. Like Stormy Daniels in 2018, like literally said, I'm not a victim. I had relations with this man because I wanted to do it. They're trying to throw me in the Me Too movement. I am not a Me Too kind of girl. I made a decision. This is what I do. I'm a professional. That's what she came across as. And then here we go. Fast forward, whoever gets to her, she starts saying things like, oh, he was bigger than me. He was stronger than me. I was shaking. I wanted to talk to him about being on The Apprentice. I didn't know that we were going to do that. Like you guys, this is so fraudulent. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you're doing it to Trump or anybody else. You do not have to like Trump. You don't have to make a baby with him. You don't have to sleep with him. You don't have to do anything but call wrong wrong. And the fact that there are not more conservatives, like where are the conservatives not putting this type of stuff out there, because this is absolutely ridiculous. The girl in 2018 said, I'm not a victim. I slept with him because I wanted to. I'm not a part of the Me Too movement. And yet and still, we're just kind of allowing this thing to kind of go on. This should be blasted across every social media account, every Fox News account, but it just kind of seems like they're all in cahoots, and it's disgusting. It's disgusting. She is breaking the law in front of our eyes, and yet and still we're prosecuting a man who did nothing wrong. Exactly. What about the letter that said that she's saying that she didn't screw him out? Exactly. There's so much out there, and we're watching these people break the law, and doing nothing. Please, you guys, share, subscribe, push this out there. I don't care if you got to clip it, dub it, do whatever you got to, but put it out there, because this is ridiculous. We're going to lose our country. Rules for thee, not for me. And it's not cool. And the fact that she's not shamed. She should literally have in her inbox, remember you said this? Remember you said this? Remember that we should be tagging her. Remember you said this? Remember you said this? Because how dare you? Ugh. You You guys, I'm telling you, it's not going to end up. This is not about President Trump. This really is not about him. I get people always say, oh, you MAGA crew, y'all worship Trump. No, we don't worship Trump. Mind you, I love Trump. I honor that man. I've actually done a lot of research. I think he's a decent human being. Is he perfect? No one walking the face of this earth is. Jesus said there is none good but my Father in heaven. So there's nobody that is a good person. He's a decent human being. And what they're doing to him is just utterly disgusting. It's disgusting. And I would say that about anybody, you guys. If they were doing this to Biden, I would call wrong. I would call wrong on anybody I don't like. And y'all know I can't stand that roly-poly Martin. If they were doing this to him, like, I would say no. I would say no, absolutely not. Because y'all don't understand honor, and y'all don't understand duty, and y'all don't understand responsibility, and y'all don't understand loyalty to your country, and you don't understand that. And it's sad that I have people who say that they morals and values, but yet and still you will watch something that is completely wrong and then say you're okay with it because you don't like the man. That's not cool. That's not cool. Anyway, you guys, that's my soapbox for President Trump. Here's my friend Mitch Luther. He be sweating me. He always in my DMs. Y'all, he be sweating me. He said, Mitch, what's up, baby? Keep commenting. I tell him all the time, y'all, whether the comments are good, whether they're bad, it helps with the algorithms. So shout out to Mitch. Y'all go follow him. Stupid. Anyway. Okay. So let's get into this Vivek thing. All right. Vivek and Ann had a meeting. Like, I have to defend her, okay? I have to defend her, but I want y'all to watch what she says, okay? Her and Vivek had this sit-down meeting, and anybody that knows Ann Coulter is just one of those people that people just love to hate. Like, she's going to say what she thinks, and she's not going to care what anybody says about it. There was one point in the interview that she said this, and y'all watch.
I, too, am a fan of yours. I'm going to make a point of disagreeing with you so that it will be fun. You are so bright and articulate, and I guess I can call you articulate since you're not an American black. Can't say that about them. That's derogatory. And that was a great opening segment. Lots of things to talk about there. Oh, and I agreed with many, many things you said during, in fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president. But I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian. We'll get back to that.
Period. She said, I think that you're wonderful. She was making reference, okay, when she said the whole articulate thing. You remember when Joe Biden called Barack Obama articulate and clean for a black guy? Like, you remember? So she was kind of making reference to that. But she literally looked at him and said, I won't vote for you because you're an Indian. Y'all, I don't think that was racist. I do not think that was racist at all. I don't. I really don't. I feel like her sentiments, and she even went to explain why she said that. Now, I like Vivek. I think Vivek is such a great guy. I think that he is super, like, smart and on it. I probably share more values with Vivek than I don't share. Like, I like him. He was a little sketchy for me on the whole, jab, the vaccine thing. He was real sketchy when it came to that because, he's in the healthcare and medical, like biotech, whatever. He was a little sketchy for me, But overall, I really like his ideas. I love his stance on like he is a free speech absolutist. I love that. That's why he was not offended at all about what she said. He then said, and he allowed her to defend herself. She basically was saying freedom is really hard to be taught. And she said she talked about the founding fathers, why they put it in that you had to be American born, right? She she knows that after dating Jimmy Walker, no one can ever call her racist. You're right. Coffee 19, you're right. So she actually went on to say why she felt that way, and I felt like that was fair. Honest to God, you guys, I feel the same way. I really do. I feel like if you have two foreign-born parents, even though you were born in this area, like it's just really hard for me to look at you and think that you're fully American. Like the difference with Barack Obama is at least he had one American-born parent. Like Vivek, unfortunately, has two Indian-born parents. He was born on this soil. God bless him. But his values are kind of Indian, and he's also Hindu. Like, so we're a Christian nation. How would you like that you have a president that is Indian and somebody who is Hindu? Like, that's just a hard sell for me. Now, if his kids, married a American person, then maybe I would consider it. But I mean, even his wife is Indian. They still have a lot of values that are unfortunately Indian. So I don't know if my name was Shaniqua, if I could go over, even if I'm born in India, that I could be the president. I don't know. Like, nobody else does this but masochistic Americans. I mean, seriously, like nobody else does this, and nobody expects this from anybody. But unfortunately, Americans are made to be guilted, made to, you're racist for doing this, or you're racist for saying that. They try to manipulate us into just caring about our own people and our own values. Unfortunately, America looks like black and white. I mean, it does. There's brown people, Americans, there's white people, and that's kind of like, America, we say it's the melting pot, but we have some things that are true to us, like our Christian values. Now, we've strayed far away from it. Don't get me wrong. We've strayed far away from it, but it's still there. Look, I love the new Max. Anyway, we strayed far away from it, but it's still there. And I mean, there are certain things that are true to our culture, our way of life, lawns and picket fences and hot dogs and steaks on the grill. And I mean, Hindu, they're a little different, And so I don't know if I would vote for an Indian. I don't know if I would vote for a Chinese person. I'm not sure I would vote for a Hispanic. If I don't know. I don't disagree with her sentiments. So I know it sounds racist, but oh well. I'm okay to say, okay, I sound racist. But fact of the matter is I'm not voting for somebody for president that has two foreign-born parents and they are not Christian. Not doing it. Sorry, you can try and manipulate us all you want to, manipulate us and say, oh, we're racist. Who cares? Who cares? What else you gonna call us? In honor of voting day, if you're not Christian, I'm sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Anywho, speaking of the American way, like what is going on with this situation in Texas? Like, I'm really disturbed by it. Like, this LGBTQ plus community is really getting like it's like insane. Like it's no longer, hey, this is my preference, to it's some serious mental health issues that unfortunately when you try to address them, people just kind of get mad. I was so hurt when I saw this story about a 64-year-old man, white guy, that was ran over by a transgender person. I'm going to allow you to guess what color this transgender person was. And you probably know, because we are not hearing anything about this story at all. Like, nothing. I tried to do some research on this story. They don't even have a cause, like a motive. If this were a white person, a white mother, or a white woman, or a black woman, they would have made up the motive. It didn't even have to be true. They would have blasted this over across every single outlet, news outlet. And the fact that we're not even talking about the fact that a 64-year-old white man was killed. Watch this, you guys, and you tell me that this doesn't break your heart. I don't care what color he is. Watch this.
Deeply disturbing and shocking video of a murder in broad daylight. On May 3rd, the victim, Stephen Anderson, is walking on Woodridge Square Drive to pick up his mail, sources tell us. He turns around at the sound of a screeching car speeding right into him. We're pausing the video right before he gets hit. The car reverses and hits him again, pushing him further into the street. Neighbors are on the phone, frantically calling 911.
Other people to help me turn him over. They want us to turn him over.
Another neighbor comes out with a pillow. And that's when the suspect, Karen Fisher, identified in court records as a man, but also described as she by police, returns with a knife in hand. The suspect yanks and flips Anderson over, straddles him, and kisses him. We're not showing what happens next because it's too graphic, but that's when police say Fisher stabs him 9 times. She casually walks off as if nothing happened and neighbors just watch. She then tries getting into another car while talking to witnesses. When that's unsuccessful, she leaps over the body and walks away.
It's very disturbing, yeah, because, I have kids here. So our kids could have been out here playing, and imagine that.
20-year-old Karen Fisher is in jail tonight, charged with murdering this 64-year-old. Her bond is set at $2 million.
Broad daylight.
Only on
Broad daylight, you guys. Broad daylight. A transgendered person, animal, disgusting human being, dressed up as a female, black female, murders this 64-year-old white man, and nobody is talking about it. Like, no one gives 2 craps about this man. They don't even have a motive. They won't even make one up. If it was a white man that had did this to a transgendered person, they would have had a motive before the end of the day. It has been 3 days, you guys, and nothing, zero, zilch, mum's the word. Well, I found out about it on Sunday, so maybe it happened on Saturday. I don't know. Let's say 4 days, you guys, but I'm being generous when I say 3 days, and they don't have a motive. The news is not talking about it. Like, I couldn't even find anything on it. Her name is Karan Fisher. And they keep using her as her pronouns. Her and she. No, this is a rabid male. okay? This is an angry man, grown 20-year-old man that decides to kill and murder this man and then kiss him, stab him, run him over, and nobody's talking about it. And the fact that we don't think that that's a problem. Like, what the heck is happening to our country? What the heck is happening? And they're only not saying anything. Ann Coulter said it. I already know what the perpetrator is when the news will not say what they are. I already know they're black or they're gay. If the news won't say anything, news don't have no information. The news we know, y'all know they just make it up. But the news won't say anything about this animal. And did you know nobody tried to force them to the ground? Nobody tried to stop him? Y'all, sometimes I'm thinking this can't even be real. This can't even be real. Maybe it's not real. Maybe I'm getting all emotional for no reason. Maybe it's just fake as a $3 bill. Because there is no way in the country that we live, in the country that we love, that this type of stuff is happening and the American people have said nothing. Have we become that cowardice? Have we become that numb? I don't know, you guys. It's so heartbreaking and it's so painful to watch. And white people, y'all better get it together. I'm telling you, y'all about to be extinct. They are coming for y'all. They are coming for y'all. Y'all die, y'all get hurt, y'all deserved it, according to these people. Don't even care. Why would you leave your children a world like that? Why would you feel like you need to pay penance for slavery and leave your children in a world like that? Why the heck would you do that? I'm praying, you guys. I really am. Because this just can't be the world that we live in. It can't be. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little heavy. Hopefully you voted and get some good people in office. Hopefully you did. I'm voting everyone Christian. Everyone Christian, period. Okay. I have pens with I'm voting for everyone Christian. I have keychains that says I'm voting for everyone Christian to let them know what's going on. I will send it to you for free if you go download my ebook. My ebook is free. www.liestheytell.com. If you download my ebook, send me an email. I will send you a keychain for free. Anyway, love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Trump 2024 all day. No sauce. Yes. America was founded on, Ray Pax, you said America was founded on Puritan values, which includes education, including educating our daughters. Absolutely. Definitely not of European descent. No, he's not. I mean, seriously. Trump 2024. Coffee, you said they did the same thing with the maniac, and yes, with the Christmases, exactly. They acted like it didn't happen. You're so right. When that fool in Waukesha, yeah, like he ran over the people, that black guy, he was a nutcase. Did y'all see that trial? That dude was a nut. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back again tomorrow. God bless you guys. And until next time, peace.
When it just makes sense, it's your red-pilled brown girl searching for the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl. When it just makes sense, it's your red-pilled brown girl. Get into the truth. It's your red-pilled brown girl.